I need to book me a flight with the Emirates. I've been hustling and grinding back to back that I don't even know what.
Yo, yo, yo. I really just played that just so people could come in. You already know. So, this is your boy LeBron, female rapidly. I'm back with another video. Please come in and thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and hit all notifications so you have my videos in your I go live. Hold on. So I wanted to come this morning and talk about delusional number ones. Like, let me tell you something. When a thing is a fallacy, everything stated after is always a lie too. It will always be that way. You can't tell a lie and then it's like all truth after it. Everything stated after the fallacy is also a lie. And I just can't believe that Megan Thee Stallion got up on her live last night. Like, you know what it is though? A lot of people have to lie to themselves and make them feel like, I think that is really a thing. I just tend to be a little bit more real, to be honest with you. Like y'all know that I tell you all the time, like in my commentary, I used to like Megan. I ain't gonna front to you. Last night when she was like, cause I've seen some of the clips online when she was dancing to Turn It Up, and she was playing that song from her thing. What's that song she had? Let's Get Ratchet. I used to like that when I liked Megan. Nicki turned me on to Megan. I'm not gonna get up here and lie to you for commentary just because of somebody who might be listening to my video. They be like, oh my God, how could you say that you like? We all liked her before. And some of you might even still like her. Let me tell you something. This morning I woke up and I'm scrolling my phone. I look and I seen a comment from somebody and they was like, "Oh, LaRon, I understand. I know why you post. I know why you post the clip from Megan's live because you don't want people to go to her Instagram page." No, I post the clip to her live to put context around my commentary. Like, let me tell you something. I'm not no robot. I'm not like owned by anybody or anything like that. If you're a person, I'm telling you this right now. I don't know whether if you don't like Megan or if you just watch these videos and you don't really like Nicki or whatever. Nobody can tell you whose Instagram to go on, whose live to turn. Like, oh, and they was like Barb's, and I'm not trying to be funny. And you like, oh, Barb's, don't go watch her live or whatever. Do whatever you want to do. I don't control you. I know that like if you have to realize if you listen to a video from me and I have a title and I have like you can do commentary over just a damn thumbnail or you can do commentary on video, yes. But if you do commentary and I'm talking about her going live and about a number one, you're putting context around it by putting the video. It makes sense. It makes it make more sense. It makes a person relate to it more. Yeah, you can just come and talk like this, but if you have time to do a video and you uploading it and you trying to get a point across or whatever. Like, yeah, it's just kind of like when last night when I was talking about the Akbar situation where she had that little bar about Cardi. Yo, I thought that was so crazy because she said that shit. She was so mad. Akbar is still mad at Cardi, but now Cardi did say something tripe about her mom though, so I can understand why she would be a little upset at Cardi. So I mean, again, you can do commentary like this and say, imagine I come on and I'm like, Akbar, this Cardi. It's like it's kind of like, and I hate this word so bad, but it's kind of like a receipt. It's like, yeah, I could come and just say it, but if you don't see it, what does it mean? So they're like, oh, LaRon, it's like, oh, you think you got me figured out? Like, oh, you just post this because you don't want people to go. No, I don't give a fuck that bad, that much. I don't. I don't care. I'm not controlled like in the way that you think. If I like something, I'm going to tell you I like it. Like, and the truth of the matter is like, even though Megan is fictitious, listen, I don't feel the way that I even still like. I don't feel the way that I feel about Cardi about Megan. I don't care how much Cardi laying low and she think that she out of the public eye. I still don't like your fucking ass. I don't like her, but I don't. I don't like what she stands for more. Let me just make that clear. I don't like what she stands for, and to me personally, like I said this multiple times, it kind of hurt me like to see what like it kind of hurt me to see like what Nicki and Megan going through because I know that Nicki really showed her genuine love, and it's sad that the general public they don't get it because they don't really pay attention to Megan like that. You know how many people streamed that song last week and they never gonna support her again, or they'll make it seem like they will. They ain't gonna go to them concerts. They not gonna do all that. So it's like it's all in the name of hate for Nicki. Like, and if people can't see through that, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, talking about, oh, you posted this so people don't go. I don't care if you go to her Instagram. Do whatever makes you feel that what you want to do. And I can't express this enough. This thing that we in right now, where you listening to me live, this is life. Like if you like an artist, play their music. If you want to fuck with them, don't fuck with them. Don't take my advice. I am not the administrator over your life. I have a channel. I do content and I give my point of view. I don't own you. just the same way as you don't own me. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overthink this shit. Like, you overthinking it. If you enjoy somebody, enjoy their music. You know, sometimes I'll be like, damn, like, Megan, like, I really used to like her Fever album. Like, and seeing her like turn up to that song last night, it kind of gave me like memories of like, oh, I did used to like that song or whatever the case may be. It's fucked up, but you know, it just is what it is. But anyway, Megan, I just couldn't believe her on that live last night. Like, hotties, we did it. And, we was down bad, bitch. I went to the Bank of Megan. I did this and that. It's like, Megan, do you not know why this song went up? Like, maybe she's delusional. Maybe her team is telling her. Like, she gotta know it. She gotta know it. But she's playing along with it. And listen, I would never want to live inside of a lie. Like, let me know that, like, keep this shit real and tell the truth. Keep it real. Tell the truth. But the truth is something that hasn't really came from Megan Thee Stallion. Like, as we can see. Why lie about it and make it seem like you did it on? She was like, and listen, she did kind of admit to it too. She said people who wasn't even hotties were supporting. Yeah, out of spite for Nicki. Let me tell you this too. I hate that. Like, I remember the first time that I really noticed this is when I moved to the South. Like, this year will be my 8th year in Houston. When I moved here 8 years ago, I noticed that slang and certain things that people say were not, just kind of like it wasn't based off of like a geographic era. Like when I came down here, it was like everybody was lit, and I'm like, no, they say that in New York. But like I remember traveling when I was younger, going to the South, and they had their own slang. Everybody spoke different. Now it's like since the internet and all of these blogs and shit, and people like catching on, everybody speaks the same. So I was just scrolling through like I think it was the Shade Room last night through the comments, and like somebody was like, it was this girl, and it's like she was so confident too. She was like, oh. And mind you, Nicki's song had 4 days tracking. She was like, "Oh, and I don't know why Nicki put out Bigfoot. It's a big flop. It's like it debuted at number 23. It's like people are just saying the word flop. They don't even understand it from a fan culture point of view. It's like you don't understand what you even saying. It's like everybody is just saying the same shit. That's what kind of be annoying too. It's like oh, it was a flop. Like what? It charted higher than fucking Cobra with no music video in 4 days. Do you understand that? Do you not understand that if Nicki did not respond or just did not do what she did, that song would have probably ended up Cobra numbers or less. Let's keep it real. We gonna see what comes out in the wash next. We gonna see. I just don't like the delusion around it. Like, keep this shit real. You's better off just not saying anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's a number one. I know people gonna be happy, and I mean, I can say this right because I just want to make sure that I put my mark on it. Congratulations if you feel like you worked for this. Listen, the amount of attention that Nikki gave her last week was astronomical in budget dollars. I'm telling you, in marketing dollars, I'm pretty sure the label was so fucking happy. And she talking about she don't got no label. You have a distributor, they get paid, and I'm pretty sure that they is happy off of whatever that they distributed and came out through them. Don't fucking act like you just out here all raw dog and you just these I did this and I did that and I did it's still a budget somewhere behind it. Trust me, it is. It don't even make no sense. Like that's the story that you sell people to in turn have them try to support you more. Come on, man. Come on. Please. What's up, Agent Troy's? Nikki told us what she was gonna do. She gonna be quiet and focus on her album. Watch Marcus fall. Yeah, So we all need people in our life to keep it real with us who can see both sides of things. Like, I never want to be so big or to the point where I just don't value, not saying that Nikki doesn't, but I don't want to be to that. I don't ever want to be in that point in life where I'm not really listening, even though like I got my own point of view. Because you got to realize sometimes based on who is around you is how, like, if you got niggas, like, say for example, right? If something happened, I know how this shit would go for me. Say I have like people around me who I knew, who I grew up around. They not gonna give a fuck. They like, yeah, get back, do XYZ. But if you tactful, you not gonna do that shit. Like, you're gonna think about it. I know that I would because listen, man, can't say it enough, and I'm about to move on. But it's like, yes, Nikki, it shows her power too. 4 days of tracking, and she got a fucking top 20. I mean, she got a top 30 like debut. Come on, what's fucking with that? What is fucking with it? And then Lotto, I don't like Lotto. She's so weak. I don't think she understand this. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Let me order this breakfast real quick. Give me a second. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, sir.
Yes. Can I have the spicy chicken fillet
Okay.
with the yellow folded egg and slice of American cheese?
Okay.
That's it. And they're gonna put it in the bowl, right?
Any condiments?
Can I have honey?
Honey? Okay.
Yeah. And one ketchup.
One ketchup.
Yeah.
Name for your order?
Leron. Leron.
Laurent. Okay. It's 357. Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
Have blessings. Have a good day.
Yeah. I'm trying to get to work early at 7:23 because I'm leaving early today. I'll be hating to leave at like because once the traffic get jammed up, it's bad. Like so, yeah. So yeah. Shout out to Nikki, top 30. Megan, it's like I can't believe it. And it's like Kalan, like he be gassing her up. Like I know that he be gassing her up. Like you, and they, I can imagine the conversations that go on behind the scenes. Like you did it. No, Nikki did it. Nikki did it. And I've gotten like I was yesterday. I could say I go through spurts. I don't know how you go through it, but yesterday when I seen that shit, they was trying to make it seem like, oh, Megan Thee Stallion did this and Megan Thee Stallion did that. Again, you can say congratulations to any person, but it does come with it's a nuance to it. It is. It is. How did you go number one? Was they that interested? Then people was piling up. Beyonce fans, Cardi B fans, like all types of fans from different artists was piling in to support her. All of the fact that they don't like Nicki. And I don't understand. I really don't understand that with Beyonce fans. I don't. But then I seen the way that they treated Janet Jackson. I understand that it's just who they are. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I understand, like that's just who they are. And people give Nicki fans a bad rep and try to talk about, well, I don't know. I can listen. Let's keep it real. Even with people who follow this channel, I know a lot of us like we support Nicki, but we don't go to the extent of doing some of the stuff that certain people do. And let's just keep it real. So there are those people who exist in all fan bases. Like it is. It just is what it is. But I don't identify with that because I just don't. But people who do that and just hold on. Yes. Thank you. I was kind of debating like, did I want to get breakfast or do I want to get lunch? And I was like, no, I'd rather get breakfast because I'll just like spread my fruit out that I got. I got a grapefruit, I got an orange, and I got an apple. So yeah, we're gonna spread that out throughout the day. So yeah, but let me see. The only true fan base real love is the Barb's. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Like Beyonce does have a huge fan base too. I mean, but Megan Thee Stallion, she don't compete. She don't compete along the lines with like a Rihanna, a Beyonce. Like, yeah, Rihanna fans, you know, Rihanna fans, they on it too. That's a huge base. Yo, did you notice? No, I'm not even gonna bring that up. It's irrelevant. You got to be careful what you say because it gives people ideas. Nope. That's one thing I've always been aware of is like you got to be careful what you say. Yeah. Yep. So Lotto, it's like I don't understand why Lotto is not like so. Last week a few days ago she was in the Bronx shooting that video to the Sunday service where she's blatantly dissing Ice Spice. And I don't even now that you think about it, right? It's like nobody is giving Lotto any type of backlash or flack. Why they ain't saying nothing to her? Like why to me I take it as she's trying to bully Ice Spice, and the reason she's trying to bully her is because Ice Spice is on that pretty girl shit. Yo, don't make me slam on these brakes and put your ass into an insurance claim. Move your ass around, stupid ass. Yeah, but I feel like she's doing that. I feel like she's doing that because of Ice Spice's demeanor. Let me tell you this right now. Let's keep it real. If Ice Spice was giving it up on the let's say a person another female rapper. If Ice Spice was Lola Brooke, well, I ain't gonna say that because I think she might try her because she's little. If Ice Spice was Scar Lip, she would Lotto would not be doing that shit. She would not be giving the energy up like that. I'm telling you right now, she wouldn't be. If it was just if she was Billy B, from Brooklyn, she would not be giving that energy up like that because she was like, "What, bitch? Like, I just want the one on one." She must think that she can beat Ice Spice, and that's the thing. You don't know if you could take that girl or not. But why you want to fight her? Because she got two collaborations with Nicki. Why you want to fight her? Because she fucked around, has had a hit with Taylor Swift. Why you want to fight her? It's almost like it's really on some shit where I feel like she's trying to take attention from that. Like she want people like, oh, Lotto and Ice Spice is beefing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like Ice Spice capitalized in it in the best way. But I'm telling you, Ice Spice, I think what it is with her is, and listen, I do read comments. Some people do like Lotto. A lot of people like Ice Spice, but she does get a lot of hate though. But I'm telling you, on that album, you need to step that shit up with them bars. And let me tell you something, what you need to take from that situation is like, what I believe in is that you listen to what a person is saying about you, right? And especially if it's in some sort of competitive field, and you make yourself better. Now, everybody's seen like how Ice Spice was on Barbie World. She had a couple bars. You need to like use fuel that fucking energy and put that shit into your raps. You're gonna have to bring it because, and I'm not saying just bring it for her because I mean it's your career, but I feel like people be playing with her, so it's a good feeling to know that she writes her raps, but you gotta have to come a little bit harder. And the truth of the matter is that Ice Spice is still young. She just turned what, 24 years old? She is still young, so she has room to grow. She got slick little cute bars. They don't be like potent like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't be potent like that. Like, I'm telling you, I can't like yo, it was a track the other day, when JT came out with her song and Cash Doll came out with her song. Yo, I don't understand. I'm gonna be honest with you. I say it all day. Y'all fuck with JT because of Nicki. And I don't care if you think that I'm like, oh, no, that's not true. The lyricism in the flow is just not good to me. It's not. I'm telling you, if you can kind of understand how I am, like think about the bars and shit that Nicki delivers or some shit like that. Think about the bars at minimum like a fucking London Hill delivers. Then you think about the bars like, yo, when I heard that song from Cash Dow the other day, can't say it enough. When I heard that US Open line about the tennis, the way that she did that shit, I said, oh shit, that was hard. I don't get that from JT. I'm very critical. You got to realize that. And maybe it's just because of where I'm from, but I listen to the lyricism. Anybody could put a cute little bar together. Anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could do that. You got to really impress me lyrically. And I don't even like Cash Doll like that. Like, I don't. But I give it up. If I hear a hard lyric, I'm like, oh, yeah, she kind of ate that. She did. She did. She did. They don't listen to bars exactly. They just listen, and they just listen to. And I know I might lose somebody with this because you might be like, it's like I don't know, like Ice Spice turning around and shaking it. It's just so typical now. Like I don't know. I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna say because that's just my opinion, and I don't want to pit women against each other over shaking their ass. But somebody do look better shaking their ass versus the other one, even though I don't like her like that, based off of whatever. But yeah. Um, it's just getting old. I feel like with Ice Spice, like you gotta like expand. You gotta expand, but do what you want to do. It's your career, you know. It's like us begging Nikki to drop videos and do shit like that. It's her career at the end of the day. We only can support if you want to support, and that's that. Let me see. Yeah, I agree. No more twerking. Yeah, and you need better raps and ignore Lotto. I mean, if you're gonna play with her and drop some shit commercially on her head, and then let's be completely honest with you. You a writer. You already told her on the floor and how high. How many times you gonna say on the floor? Do new shit. See, the thing is that in the moment everybody was like, "Oh shit, on the floor." You said that already. If I was her friend, I'm like, you like, yo, people not keeping it real. Like, if I'm telling you right now, even though I might not listen to you, keep it real with me all the time. Don't feel like you gotta fluff no shit. You gotta tell me something just to stroke my fucking ego. I don't like people like that. And if I realize that you doing that in my life and you just telling me anything, I'm not going to trust you. I'm not. I'm telling you. I am amazed when it comes to like I'm not even a complex person, but I don't like fake shit though. If I know that I'm fucking crashing out on some shit and you giving me advice, encouraging me to do that, trust me, I'm not just going along with what you're saying. I'm reviewing that shit. Anytime that I have conversations with people, I kind of go back and I reflect, like, what was that about? Like, a lot of y'all just living and just going on from one thing to the next. No, I sit back and I think about what the fuck was about? Why would they tell me to do this? XYZ or whatever the case may be. Like, nah, I can't fuck with them. No, no. People be overhyped. What's up, Danae? What's up, Marshall? That's all they do though is shake their butts. Yeah, it's getting old. When she was at that, I've seen somebody comment online when Ice Spice was at that Clive Davis party, and they was like, "Why is she shaking her ass in front of all of those white people like that?" Like, you got to have alternative, have an alternative like to what you do. It can't all be about like. Hmm. But then when I say that, I think about like she can do what she want to do. It's just gonna make people more exhausted quicker. I personally think it is, but she got to step that pin up for that album. Hopefully she did that and she's coming with some shit because listen, Latto was on your ass, and if I was you, I wouldn't give her no attention. I would only give her attention kind of like, and it's sad to say, but like she needs to pull like a Megan, like, don't respond like that. And if you're gonna respond in the music, drop the music and do it that way. Don't give her no clout when this shit drop on Friday. Do not. Do not give her, don't say anything. Like, and Lotto know exactly what she's doing. Even though that cover of her fucking of her new song, if you don't like Ice Spice, why you put her on the front of the cover? Why you put her on your cover? Why you put her on the cover? She not even like, she's a new female rapper. You could have put MC Light. You could have had all types of chicks. I think Nicki is on her cover too, but she's standing in front of her. Why do you put these girls on your cover? Because you want to draw conversation up from the fan bases so people can be dragging you. See, a lot of y'all don't be seeing the trap, and you just gonna start yap. You gonna yap and like, why she got Nicki on cover? I'm saying that here, but I'm not tweeting her online. Yo, I don't think y'all realize that these artists like to see stuff like that. They want to see you spiral out and be mad. Like when Lotto said that shit last week, like, why they hate me so much? She happy that in return, she's happy that she's getting attention. But then when she dropped that remix with J Lo and see it got 1,000 streams, it's not really what it seems. It's not. And that shit is fake marketing. I would be mad that if I seen somebody like, yo, if I wasn't into the music and shit like this, right? It's like fake marketing. Let me just say this before I leave. If I was an artist and I didn't know anything as far as like fan culture, like how like we sit up here and talking about this like right now, right? If I didn't know anything about the truth and I'm just going through Spotify and I'm like, oh, this girl Lotto, oh, she's okay. She can rap a little bit. She might not be able to rap like Nicki, but oh my God, she has a song with 1 billion plays with a fucking Korean group. If I collaborate with her, it's gonna expose me to an audience. And I hit them up, Lotto, how much do you want for the collaboration? She like, I want 65,000, 60. Well, I'm like 65,000. Well, shit, look at the last song one of the last songs she did. She did over 1 billion streams. I do that shit and get 1,000 streams. Oh, I'm gonna want to jump off the bridge. This is what I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be upset. It's gonna be a waste. And this is why I don't think people realize that. Like, I look at shit from different angles. Like, I would be mad if I was an artist and I poured that in and I did that shit. And I'm like, oh, she got 1 billion streams, so I know that audience is gonna come. No, baby, the audience don't really care about her. They said it multiple times on Twitter that they only stream that song for him. And listen, you can take like me saying that right now. You could be like, oh, that's bullshit. They're streaming it for. No, they're not, because if they did, she would have created a whole new fan base who would have dumped into any of her songs. That's not what happened. It's not what happened. So listen, it ain't all what it seems. It ain't all what it seems. So I'm about to get up out of here because I got here early. Have a blessed day. Yeah, I don't have anything more to say.